Welcome to the Golden Era. Today, we're exploring the stories of legendary actors, groundbreaking artists, and influential personalities whose contributions have left an indelible mark on the world. Their lives, filled with triumphs and challenges, continue to inspire and fascinate us. Let's begin with the enigmatic James Dean. Born in 1931 in Marion, Indiana, Dean's life was as brief as it was impactful. Despite starring in only 3 major films, East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giant, he became an icon of youthful rebellion and angst. In Rebel Without a Cause, Dean portrayed Jim Stark, a troubled teenager navigating the complexities of adolescence. His performance resonated deeply with the youth of the 1950s, who saw their own struggles reflected on the screen. Dean's acting style was influenced by method acting, which brought a new level of emotional depth to his performances. His brooding demeanor and intense gaze captured the imagination of audiences worldwide. Off-screen, Dean was passionate about car racing, a hobby that ultimately led to his untimely death. On September 30th, 1955, while driving his Porsche 550 Spyder, nicknamed Little Bastard, he collided with another car at an intersection in California. Dean died at the age of 24, cementing his legacy as a symbol of lost potential and the quintessential rebel without a cause. His influence can still be seen in modern cinema and pop culture. Moving on, we turn to the charismatic Rock Hudson. Born Roy Harold Scherer Jr. in 1925 in Winnetka, Illinois, Hudson overcame a challenging childhood to become one of Hollywood's most popular leading men in the 1950s and 1960s. With his tall stature, chiseled features, and warm demeanor, he starred in a string of successful films such as Magnificent Obsession, All That Heaven Allows, and Giant, in which he co-starred with James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor. Hudson's on-screen chemistry with actress Doris Day in romantic comedies like Pillow Talk and Lover Come Back endeared him to audiences and showcased his versatility as an actor. Despite his public persona, Hudson kept his personal life private due to the societal norms of the time. In 1985, he became one of the first major celebrities to die from AIDS-related complications. His public battle with the disease brought significant attention to the AIDS crisis, helping to change public perceptions and reduce the stigma associated with it. Hudson's courage in facing his illness played a pivotal role in raising awareness and funding for AIDS research, leaving a lasting impact on both the entertainment industry and public health initiatives. Next, let's delve into the life of Anthony Perkins. Born in 1932 in New York City, Perkins began his acting career on Broadway before transitioning to film. He earned critical acclaim for his performance in Friendly Persuasion, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. However, it was his portrayal of Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho that etched his name into cinematic history. In Psycho, Perkins delivered a chilling performance as the disturbed motel owner, bringing complexity and humanity to a character that could have been a mere caricature. The role typecast him in the eyes of many, but Perkins continued to work in a variety of genres, appearing in films like The Trial, directed by Orson Welles, and Catch-22. He also ventured into directing, with projects such as Psycho 3. Perkins was known for his intelligence and sensitivity, often bringing depth to his characters. He passed away in 1992 due to AIDS-related pneumonia, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances that continue to influence actors today. Now, let's explore the story of Montgomery Clift. Born in 1920 in Omaha, Nebraska, Clift was a pioneer of method acting alongside contemporaries like Marlon Brando and James Dean. He made his Broadway debut at age 13 and transitioned to film with Red River, opposite John Wayne. Clift's nuanced performances in films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity earned him critical acclaim and multiple Academy Award nominations. Clift was known for his intense dedication to his craft, often immersing himself deeply into his roles. In 1956, he suffered a devastating car accident that left him with facial injuries requiring reconstructive surgery. The incident profoundly affected him, both physically and emotionally. Despite these challenges, he continued to deliver powerful performances in films such as Judgment at Nuremberg and The Misfits. Clift's struggles with addiction and health issues led to his untimely death in 1966 at the age of 45. his contributions to acting remain influential, inspiring future generations to embrace vulnerability and authenticity in their performances. Turning our attention to Cary Grant, born Archibald Alec Leach in 1904 in Bristol, England. Grant's journey from a troubled childhood to one of Hollywood's most enduring stars is a testament to his resilience and talent. With his transatlantic accent, impeccable style, and sophisticated charm, Grant became the epitome of the suave leading man. He starred in classics like Bringing Up Baby, His Girl Friday, and Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. Grant's ability to effortlessly switch between comedy and drama made him a favorite among directors and audiences alike. His collaboration with Hitchcock resulted in some of his most acclaimed work. Despite his public success, Grant's personal life was complex. He was married 5 times and faced scrutiny over his private affairs. In his later years, Grant retired from acting to focus on raising his daughter, Jennifer. He also became a director of Fabergé and engaged in philanthropic efforts. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy of elegance and wit that continues to enchant film lovers worldwide. Let's not forget Tab Hunter, born Arthur Andrew Kelm in 1931. Hunter became a teen heartthrob in the 1950s, starring in films like Battle Cry and Damn Yankees. With his all-American good looks and charismatic presence, he was also a successful recording artist with hits like Young Love topping the charts. In 2005, Hunter released his autobiography, Tab Hunter Confidential: The Making of a Movie Star, where he candidly discussed his experiences as a gay man in Hollywood during a time when such revelations could end a career. His honesty shed light on the pressures faced by actors to conform to certain images and helped pave the way for greater openness in the industry. The book was later adapted into a documentary, further exploring his life and impact. Hunter's story is one of courage and resilience, highlighting the challenges of maintaining authenticity in the face of societal expectations. Now, let's celebrate the life of Vincent Price. Born in 1911 in St. Louis, Missouri, Price was a classically trained actor with a rich baritone voice that became his trademark. He gained fame for his work in horror films, becoming synonymous with the genre through movies like House of Wax, The Fly, and The Mask of the Red Death. Price's ability to blend sophistication with sinister undertones made his performances captivating. Beyond acting, Price was a passionate art collector and historian. He authored several books on art and cooking, sharing his diverse interests with the world. Price and his wife Mary co-authored cookbooks and even hosted a cooking show. He also established the Vincent Price Art Museum at East Los Angeles College, making art accessible to the public. Price's contributions to culture extended far beyond the screen, enriching the arts and inspiring others to pursue their passions. He passed away in 1993 from lung cancer, but his influence endures in the realms of film, art, and literature. Cesar Romero, born in 1907 in New York City to Cuban parents, was a versatile actor and dancer. He appeared in a variety of roles across film, television, and stage. However, he is perhaps best remembered for his portrayal of the Joker in the 1960s Batman TV series. Romero's Joker was flamboyant, exuberant, and delightfully mischievous, bringing a unique charm to the iconic villain. Romero's career spanned over 6 decades, and he appeared in films like The Thin Man and Ocean's 11, alongside the Rat Pack. Known for his debonair style and impeccable manners, he was a beloved figure in Hollywood social circles. Romero was also active in philanthropy, supporting various charitable causes, including organizations benefiting children and the arts. He passed away in 1994 at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of joy and entertainment. Another fascinating figure is Dirk Bogard, born in 1921 in London, England. Bogard began his career as a matinee idol, but transitioned to more challenging roles that pushed societal boundaries. In the 1961 film Victim, he played a barrister who becomes entangled in a blackmail plot due to his homosexuality, a daring role at a time when homosexual acts were illegal in the UK. Bogard continued to take on complex characters in films like The Servant and Death in Venice, 1971, showcasing his depth as an actor. His performances often explored themes of identity, morality, and human nature. In addition to acting, Bogard was a successful author, writing several volumes of memoirs and novels that were critically acclaimed. His writings provided insights into his life and the entertainment industry. He passed away in 1999, remembered as a trailblazer who used his art to challenge conventions and provoke thought. Steve Rubel, born in 1943 in Brooklyn, New York, co-founded the legendary Studio 54 nightclub with Ian Schrager. Opening its doors in 1977, Studio 54 became the epicenter of the disco era's glamour and excess. Celebrities, artists, and socialites flocked to the club, which was known for its extravagant parties, innovative lighting, and exclusive door policy. Rubel's keen understanding of nightlife and celebrity culture made Studio 54 an iconic venue that epitomized the hedonistic spirit of the late 1970s. However, the club's success was marred by legal troubles related to tax evasion, leading to Rubel's imprisonment in 1980. After serving his sentence, he and Schrager opened new venues, continuing to influence the hospitality industry. Rubel passed away in 1989 due to complications from AIDS. His impact on popular culture and nightlife remains influential, symbolizing both the allure and pitfalls of fame. Now, we revisit the story of Roy Cohn, a powerful and controversial lawyer born in 1927 in New York City. Cohn rose to prominence as Senator Joseph McCarthy's chief counsel during the Red Scare, aggressively pursuing alleged communists in government and society. His tactics were often criticized as unethical and ruthless, contributing to the era's atmosphere of fear and suspicion. In later years, Cohn became a mentor to notable figures such as Donald Trump, advising on legal and business matters. His career was marked by high-profile cases and a relentless pursuit of power and influence. In 1986, Cohn was disbarred for professional misconduct, including misappropriation of client funds, perjury, and pressuring a client to amend a will. He died the same year from AIDS-related complications, although he publicly denied having AIDS. Cohn's life remains a complex tale of ambition, influence, and controversy, serving as a cautionary example of the corrupting nature of unchecked power. Let's remember Sal Mineo, born in 1939 in the Bronx, New York. Mineo gained fame for his role as Plato in Rebel Without a Cause, starring alongside James Dean and Natalie Wood. His portrayal of the sensitive and troubled teenager earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor at just 17 years old. Mineo continued to act in films like Giant and Exodus, for which he received another Oscar nomination. He also appeared on stage, directing and acting in various productions, and even ventured into music. Mineo was one of the first prominent actors to discuss his bisexuality openly, breaking barriers in an industry that often demanded conformity. Tragically, Mineo was murdered in 1976 at the age of 37 during a robbery attempt near his home in West Hollywood. His death shocked the entertainment community, but his legacy as a talented and courageous actor endures. Farley Granger is another actor whose career deserves attention. Born in 1925 in San Jose, California, Granger was discovered by a talent scout at 18 during a local theater production. He gained recognition for his roles in Alfred Hitchcock's Rope and Strangers on a Train, where he showcased his ability to convey complex emotions and moral ambiguity. In his 2007 memoir, Include Me Out: My Life from Goldwyn to Broadway, Granger candidly discussed his bisexuality and relationships, offering insights into his personal life and the pressures of Hollywood. He worked extensively in theater, both on Broadway and in regional productions, and appeared in numerous television shows. Granger's openness contributed to conversations about sexuality and authenticity in the entertainment industry. He passed away in 2011 at the age of 85, leaving behind a diverse body of work. Robert Reed became a household name as Mike Brady, the affable father on The Brady Bunch, which aired from 1969 to 1974. Born John Robert Reitz Jr. in 1932 in Illinois, Reed had a background in Shakespearean theater and brought a level of gravitas to the sitcom. Despite the show's wholesome image, Reed often clashed with producers over the scripts, seeking more depth and realism in the storylines. Reed faced personal challenges, struggling with his sexual orientation in an era less accepting than today. He kept his private life separate from his public persona to protect his career and family. Reed continued acting in various television series, miniseries like Rich Man, Poor Man, and stage productions until his death in 1992 due to colon cancer and complications from HIV. His contributions to television remain significant, and his story reflects the complexities faced by many actors of his time who had to navigate personal authenticity against professional expectations. Brad Davis delivered a powerful performance as Billy Hayes in Midnight Express, a film based on a true story about an American imprisoned in Turkey for drug smuggling. His portrayal earned him a Golden Globe Award and critical acclaim, catapulting him to international fame. Born in 1949 in Tallahassee, Florida, Davis was known for his intense and passionate acting style. Throughout his life, Davis struggled with addiction, a battle that he spoke about openly. In 1985, he was diagnosed with HIV, a fact he initially kept private due to the stigma surrounding the disease. Before his death in 1991, at the age of 41, Davis became an advocate for those living with AIDS, criticizing the discrimination they faced and the lack of adequate medical care. His wife, Susan Bluestein Davis, later published a memoir about their life together, highlighting his courage and advocacy. Raymond Burr is best known for his roles as the titular characters in Perry Mason and Ironside, becoming a staple on television for decades. Born in 1917 in New Westminster, British Columbia, Burr had a commanding presence and deep voice that made him ideal for authoritative roles. Before his television fame, he appeared in films like Rear Window, playing the menacing antagonist. Burr kept his personal life private, often crafting fictional narratives about his past to satisfy media inquiries, including claims of a deceased wife and child that were later debunked. It was only after his death in 1993 that details emerged about his 35-year relationship with Robert Benavides, whom he met on the set of Perry Mason. Together, they owned and operated vineyards and an orchid business. Burr was also a philanthropist, supporting educational and charitable causes, including the United Service Organizations, USO. His legacy includes not only his memorable characters, but also his contributions behind the scenes and his dedication to privacy and personal integrity. Now let's talk about Spencer Tracy, born in 1900 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A two-time Academy Award winner, Tracy was renowned for his naturalistic acting style and was one of the most respected actors of his generation. He starred in films like Captains Courageous and Boys Town, winning Oscars for both performances. His career spanned over 4 decades, with notable films such as Inherit the Wind and Judgment at Nuremberg. Tracy had a long-standing relationship with Katharine Hepburn, both on and off the screen, appearing together in 9 films. Their partnership is considered one of Hollywood's greatest love stories, though Tracy remained married to his wife Louise. He struggled with alcoholism and was known for his humility and reluctance to embrace the trappings of fame. Tracy passed away in 1967, shortly after completing Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, a film that addressed interracial marriage, a controversial topic at the time. His legacy of excellence in acting and commitment to his craft continues to inspire actors today. Clark Gable, dubbed the King of Hollywood, was born in 1901 in Cadiz, Ohio. With his rugged charm and charismatic screen presence, Gable captivated audiences in films like It Happened One Night, for which he won an Oscar, and the epic Gone with the Wind, where he played the iconic Rhett Butler. Gable's life was marked by personal tragedies, including the death of his third wife, actress Carole Lombard, in a plane crash during World War II. Grief-stricken, he joined the U.S. Army Air Forces, flying combat missions in Europe, despite being over the draft age. Gable continued acting in successful films after the war, such as The Hucksters and Mogambo. He passed away in 1960 from a heart attack shortly after completing The Misfits, which also starred Marilyn Monroe. Gable's enduring legacy as a symbol of classic Hollywood stardom remains influential in film history. Tyrone Power was a matinee idol of the 1930s and 1940s, born in 1914 in Cincinnati, Ohio, into a family with a rich acting heritage. He starred in swashbuckling adventures like The Mark of Zorro, Blood and Sand, and dramatic roles such as in Witness for the Prosecution. Power's good looks and charisma made him a box office draw and a favorite among audiences. He served as a pilot in the U.S. Marine Corps during World War II, demonstrating his dedication to his country. After the war, he sought more challenging roles, such as Nightmare Alley, where he played against type as a con man in a dark psychological drama. Power's sudden death from a heart attack at age 44, while filming Solomon and Sheba in Spain, shocked fans worldwide. His work continues to be celebrated for its energy, charm, and the depth he brought to his characters. Let's celebrate Paul Shenar, born in 1936 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A talented actor and director, Shenar had a prolific career in theater, film, and television. He is perhaps best known for his role as Alejandro Sosa in Scarface, where he portrayed the menacing Bolivian drug lord with chilling intensity, leaving a memorable mark despite limited screen time. Shenar was a founding member of the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, contributing significantly to the performing arts community. He performed in numerous stage productions, including classical works by Shakespeare and modern plays. Shenar appeared in various television shows, such as The Streets of San Francisco and Mission Impossible, showcasing his versatility. He passed away in 1989 due to AIDS-related complications, but his powerful performances and dedication to his craft remain influential among actors and audiences alike. Steven Stucker brought laughter to audiences with his zany performance as Johnny Henshaw Jacobs in the comedy classic Airplane. Born in 1947 in Des Moines, Iowa, Stucker's quick wit and comedic timing made his character unforgettable, delivering some of the film's most memorable and quoted lines. His improvisational skills added a unique flair to the role. Stucker was openly gay at a time when few actors were, and he became one of the first celebrities to announce publicly that he had AIDS. He used his platform to raise awareness and support for others affected by the disease, performing at benefits and speaking openly about his experiences. Stucker passed away in 1986 at the age of 38, but his legacy of humor and advocacy continues to inspire those who value authenticity and courage. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the lives of these remarkable individuals. Their contributions to film, culture, and society continue to influence and inspire us today. Each of them faced personal and professional challenges, yet their talents and stories have left a lasting imprint on the world. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more stories from the golden age of Hollywood and beyond. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, goodbye and see you again.